Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joseph Sadar here. Pray you guys are doing lovely as always. So, guys, I got another prophetic word to share today, and it's a really good one, guys. I'm really excited to share this one. It's a big one too. So, yeah, I'm excited, and I pray y'all ready because I am. But before I start, just please remember, not every prophetic word is meant for everyone. So it's just really, really important for you to just be testing the spirits and just seeking the Lord to get that confirmation for yourself. Guys, please seek in the Lord if you believe this prophetic word is meant for you. Oftentimes the Lord will confirm something in your spirit if it is for you. So yeah, just please be taking all this to the Lord to be sure. Amen. All right, guys. So I'm going to jump right into it. The title the Lord gave me today is the beginning of the promises. Guys, I'm just going to jump into the first couple of scriptures. First one comes from Matthew 7:11, and it reads, "If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him?" Second one comes from Luke 11:9, and it reads, "So I say to you, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you." And the last one is Isaiah 43:19. I've heard of this one. "Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? I will even make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." So, my friends, this is a time to really get excited, guys, and to get ready because the Lord has revealed plain and simply that things are beginning to happen now. Things are being set into motion. Certain things are just revving up right now, guys. And my friends, this is truly a time of celebration. The Lord is really encouraging the remnant to look at, what he's doing, to observe what he's springing forth at this time. Can you not see it? He's saying that God is really wanting to tell his children to rejoice and to celebrate, knowing that he's moving certain things in motion at this very moment, and he's being faithful. And on his part, God's not, delaying anything. The time is truly right, and the promises are manifesting before your very eyes. And honestly, some of our circumstances are different. We all kind of are in different places and different walks. So now our circumstances are not all going to look the same. And, some of you may not see, the things springing forth specifically, but the Lord is saying that your obedience it's ushered this new thing in your life it's ushered it forth, and it's really big, guys. Like it's really big. God is also saying that what's manifesting right now is the beginning of your promised land. And it's very specifically, it's going to set the course of your destiny. Genesis 17:8 reads, "And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God." Guys, God is saying that your time in the wilderness has truly come to an end. Your time in the wilderness has truly come to an end. And there's still some of you who need that fresh reminder, and you know who you are. You know who you are, and because the Lord has confirmed this to you over and over and over. It's hard to believe, but your time in the wilderness is truly over. You've done your time, and it's time to embrace this new season that you're in, that God has ushered you into. You're definitely in a new season, man. There's no doubt about that. And I'm sorry if I sound redundant, but it's true. I feel like the Lord's really wanting to just really emphasize this. And I also have to make this clear. he's bringing it forth like now, like now. And, I had to really, ask the Lord, like, does this mean you're bringing it forth, soon or sometime in the near future? Or do you mean like you're bringing it forth like, presently, like in the now? And he's made it clear that he's bringing it forth now. And really, guys, this is between you and the Lord. It's really important for you to get that, confirmation, from him if this is your time. But yes, he means now. He means now. So it's really important for you to stay on top of your game, because God is elevating his true church right now. It's in the past, he's conformed you into his image while you were in the wilderness, and he had to transform and sculpt you into his image, in the past. And he knew what he was setting you up for. You might not have been able to see it this way, but you were truly being pruned and set up for magnificent success. Like I said, you may not have felt like that at the time, but you were being set up for magnificent success. The worst time in your life in the wilderness was to set you up for the most fruitful and purposeful time in your life. And I'm going to read John 15, verses 1 through 8 reads, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. You are already clean because of the word which I have spoken to you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. God has pruned you for his glory and for his success. Now that the pruning season is over, he truly is ushering you into this new season of your life. The blessings are coming, but why is the question. I have to remind you of why the blessings are coming. And it's because the Lord is really flourishing his true church right now, the church that has been built on a rock. Not everything that's been built on sinking sand, the ones that have been truly built on a rock. Matthew 16:18 reads, and I also say to you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades shall not prevail against it. And Isaiah 41:10 reads, fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Guys, again, he is elevating the remnant at this time. And like I mentioned earlier, some of you may not be able to see it at the moment, but it is happening. It's springing forth now. God has made that very, very, very clear. And some of you have actually began to see, the things manifest in your life. You begin to see, the new things springing forth. Some of you have just felt the shift in the spirit. Things are about to change. The Lord has confirmed, the promises, and that it's happening. It's all about to happen. And, there's just an overall different feeling in the spirit realm. And, God is saying to really capitalize and build in this time. What you do in this time will really affect your momentum of your promises. It'll affect the momentum of your promises. And the more productive you are at this time, really the greater favor that you'll have. And what I mean by this is the Lord is really blessing the work of your hands right now, my friends. Proverbs 12:14 reads, a man will be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands will be rendered to him. And this is a promise, guys. This isn't Proverbs. It is a proverb. It's a promise. Your fruitful hands will be blessed at this time, my friends. Again, I have to emphasize, the reason these things are happening is because you've been conformed to his image, to bring glory to his kingdom. The Lord trusts you now. You've been called according to his purposes, and you're a part of the remnant that was chosen, though there were many that were called but not chosen, unfortunately. The blessings and the promises are manifesting before your very eyes because you've made it through the wilderness season. Romans 8:28-32 really explains this really well. And it reads, "And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. For whom he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. Moreover, whom he predestined, these he also called. Whom he called, these he also justified. And whom he justified, these he also glorified." What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own Son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? Guys, God has freely given you all things. But it's very important for you to remain focused and to carry out your kingdom mission faithfully and with excellence, I may add. You're about to get your resources, and because you haven't failed, you're about to receive the very beginning of your harvest. But you must keep Jesus at the center, guys. It's the only way this is going to work. You need to keep him at the center. You need to be seeking your next moves constantly. Some of you have already received, your resources, and the Lord has, been telling you hey, it's time to go. It's time to get going because it will work. You gotta keep Jesus at the center. You're being elevated and you're receiving your blessings and instructions. So get out there and do it. Again, guys, the Lord gave this to me in a very celebratory fashion. So these things are happening now, and you're about to start seeing things manifest, guys. It's truly an awesome time. It's exciting, guys. And it's important for you to not slow down. My friends, look, this is not a time for you to slow down, man. This is not the time, because the harvest is so ripe, man. It is so ripe, and it's really time to get out there and go after what God has told you to go after. The odds are really in your favor. The odds are in your favor, and it's about to get really good for those who have been truly seeking the kingdom and have been obedient to the Lord thick and thin. And before I end this message, I have to clarify that this prophetic word is exclusively, and I mean exclusively, for those who have been through trial after trial in the wilderness. They've allowed the Lord to prune them, and refine them. These people have been promised many great things, but they've had to go through an intense season of training, during their refining, season. These people have been faithful. When it hurt the most, they still pursued God and pressed on. When they went through the most agonizing and excruciating pain, they still chose to trust the Lord, and they continued to serve him faithfully where many others didn't, unfortunately. These people are receiving their due rewards. Their promises, they're receiving all that. It's for the remnant. This word is definitely not for everyone, obviously. Because unfortunately, many of you like me have seen plenty of people fall away from the faith, during their wilderness. But those who have not fainted are receiving the rewards now. So thank God, man. Sing a new song of praise to him and receive this new thing that he's manifesting in your life. And like I said earlier, for some, the blessing is manifesting. The blessing that is manifesting is the very beginning of the promised land. And it's going to set the course for your destiny and the kingdom mandate you've been assigned. You guys, you're truly in a great spot. I really feel like the Lord is just telling me that honestly everything is all good. You have your instructions and the Lord is setting things up. He's setting everything up. This is truly a time to celebrate and to stay productive because your time is now. Your time is now. And I really pray that that encourages and fires you up. And I have to make this clear, guys. The Lord really fired me up and made me excited with this message. These prophetic words are not of my own will. So I really got excited, when the Lord downloaded this to me. Some of you have been so downtrodden, just lately, and understandably, I might add. You've been through it, but the Lord is saying that the sun really has risen and the seasons have truly changed, and the season of lack is gone, and the season of provision is here. Psalm 30 verse 5 reads, "For his anger is but for a moment, his favor is for life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." I feel like God just really wants to pour out his heart to somebody by saying, again, your time is truly now. Things are changing, and God is saying, I am so proud of you. God is saying, I'm so proud of you. So get ready, okay? That's what God is saying, and he's saying like it's about to be big. What he's doing is really big. And guys, even I'm like getting emotional, over that. Like the Lord just kind of dropped that in my spirit in the most sappiest way possible. So I really pray that it hits you the same way it hit me. But he's saying you've done well. So get ready. It's about to be good. And guys, that's the message for today, man. I love all of you guys, man. I love all you guys really. And I pray that is truly blessed whoever it's been for. I feel very strongly that God wanted someone to hear that, man. He really wanted someone to hear that. So I pray that it drops in your spirit and resonates with your soul well. And again, guys, you guys have been awesome, man. And I'm really excited just to see like what God is doing, in all of your lives. So please, guys, just if you have any like praise reports or testimonies of what God has done recently, just please add them in the comment section. Hearing what the Lord is doing through your life can really just bless and energize the rest of us, right? So yeah, please do that, and I thank you for doing that. And again, guys, I honestly can't express my gratitude enough because of your faithfulness and your financial gifts, guys. It's really blessed me, and I just can't express like all of you guys' contributions to the growth of this channel, man. I'm really blown away. And your comments, your emails, they've really been awesome, guys. And they really let me know that the Lord is doing His work. So like I said, I can't thank you enough. You guys have enormously blessed me. So I'm super grateful. Thank you. I'm honored. And like I said, I'm really excited to see where the Lord takes us all, at this time. And I've also said too much, so I'm going to go ahead in this video now. So anyway, guys, you've been awesome. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.